All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah. All right. The last stream cut off on me, and I was getting to Mickey James, the Impact Women's Champion of the wrestling world. So let me give you a little backlog on her. Mickey Laurie James Aldis, born August 31st, 1979, an American professional wrestler and country singer, currently wrestling for Impact Wrestling, and also known for her tenure in WWE. James began her wrestling career in 1999 as valet, a valet on the independent circuit, where she was known under the name Alexis Laurie. She trained in several camps to improve her wrestling abilities before working for okay, that's where it cut off. James was born in Richmond Memorial Hospital in Richmond, Virginia. Oh, she a homegirl. Okay. All right, that's enough backlog on her. Let me give you some images. Okay, she a homegirl, so I'm glad I'm doing a story on her. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I embrace everybody that's, DMV made. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me give you a little something on her. That's Mickey James right there. And she's a country singer. Okay. So let's see her with that belt. So she's the Impact champion. I don't know if you can see that. That's so light right there. Come on, man. Okay. That's a little better right there. Hold on. That's what one of them belts of hers. You know. And then she give you different looks. And she is the won 7 titles in her career. You know. Hold on, man. I don't know why they playing with me like that. All right, there we go. Let's give her some love right there. That's a homegirl from Richmond, Virginia. Country singer and wrestler. So, see, this is what I mean by pivoting. This lady started as a country singer and was athletic enough to make it in the wrestling world. You hear me? And she been around since 99. It's 2021. So, and she done won 7 titles. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by being one dimensional. You got to learn how to pivot. Now she was just on the Busted Open fight station doing a radio interview, which I have just listened to on my way coming in. And I had to run out, and that's the station that I got it on right now, listening to some commentary, and they had her on as a guest, and she's the new Impact champion currently, and she 42. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a big deal. That's 42 right there. You know, so you take care of your body, you stay in shape. Your body still is able to do amazing things for you. Boxers and wrestlers are still out there competing at 50. You know what I'm saying? Look at what's going on with Tom Brady, 45. Still at the top of his game, making these young boys look crazy, Now, granted, come 50, you know, I'm just excited to see what this man will do at 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? I really believe he will retire, but we don't know. I think Bernard Hopkins kept boxing until he got knocked out real bad and hung it up. He was 53. where he was for real competing. But you got Mike Tyson out here. Mike Tyson is 53 or 56, and Mike look good. Mike in shape. He competing, and but he doing exhibition. And so with exhibition, nobody loses unless somebody get knocked out. So that's how that go. So to still be training and be in shape at your age, that's still an accomplishment for old individuals, older individuals like myself. You know what I'm saying? The average young dude is not going to handle Mike Tyson, okay? If you're not a skilled fighter of any kind, MMA, boxing, whatever, if you're not a skilled dude, and even if you are, he going to give you a run for his money, for your money. You know what I'm saying? So don't just be sleeping on the gray hair when you see it. That's all I'm going to say. Because you're going to get a rude awakening with a lot of individuals that's in the gym, taking care of themselves, and has endurance. It ain't going to be an easy victory. I tell you that. But I'm not going to kid myself or fool myself to act like I have the endurance that I had when I was 20 years old or 30 or 40. So I say that to say, you know, and I say this for everybody that's 50 and better, that's, getting up in age. Whatever you do, you need to do it quick. Don't take all day. All that bouncing, no, ain't none of that. When I get my hands on you, all I'm going to say is Steven Seagal, okay? That's it. I ain't got to say nothing else. If you know about Steven Seagal and all his movies, he breaking limbs, okay? That's it. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got a lot of time. My win is not what it used to be. So whatever I do, it got to be quick. Steven Seagal. That's it. Arms, legs, limbs, you're going to get broke off. So they say when I was a youngster, the old head dudes used to say, boy, if I get a hold of you, I'm going to put this old man strength on you. And we would laugh at him like, man, old man, go ahead somewhere. I know what they talking about now. Think about it. Your uncles and the old head back in the day when they grabbed up on you, it was a stiff, lock, like a pit bull. And you shaking, trying to get out the hole. You ain't going nowhere. I know for a fact I got that old man strength. Because I'm trying to take care of myself the best that I can. I think I look good for 51. I wear it well, I ain't got no six pack or nothing, but I look good in my clothes and, I'm well proportioned. I'm still appealing. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, my game is still on point. And I ain't even in the streets, but I'm going to give myself some credit, unless I just look like a sugar daddy to these young girls. I'm still getting some looks, They see me pulling up, walking in wherever I'm walking, especially if I'm suited and booted, but just off a t-shirt and a cap and, what I'm saying? I look like I'm accomplished. I am in my own right. I ain't rich, but I'm okay, you know. But I ain't messing up out here because ain't nothing out here for me, you know. So one thing about this day and time with I keep telling people the women now is aggressive like the guys. You know, if they want what they want and they like what they see, they coming for it. So you as a man that's married, that's in a relationship, young man, old man, whatever, you need to be disciplined enough to say, I'm good, thank you. You know, like the women used to say when we was coming at them and they was in a relationship, you know, or they just didn't want to deal with you and want you to keep it moving. I'm good, thank you. Now, and since I've been married both times, that done happened to me a few times in the bank. At the I had about 3 encounters of a young girl trying to step to me. Maybe because I was counting, you know, some green and I look like a sugar daddy or whatever. You know, maybe she looked at me as a mark, you know, and I laugh. I'm like, look, you know, first of all, I'm not a trick and I'm not a mark and I'm not available to be messing around with you. And, you know, that's why I advise all young dudes and women, wait till you 30. Wait till you 30. Have your fun. Enjoy your money when you go to school, you get your job. Don't be trying to jump right into a marriage and having kids and all that. Enjoy yourself. Don't go trying to put all this pressure on you to go jump in a home and all this and that. I mean, if you for real want it, do you. But life is about enjoying. You know, you haven't enjoyed life until you start making money and you able to pay for your own trips around the world, you know, and just buy what you want to buy and then enjoy being selfish. Because once you say I do or you commit to these loans to get your home and all that, ain't no turning back from that. You know, everybody I know that have cheated and is cheating, they say I did it too early and I ain't had time for myself, you know. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know it's wrong, but you know, it's what it is. So I'm glad I waited till I got my money together. And in the meantime, I was out here. I was a party goer. They named it now. You was a socialite, a socialite, you know. So therefore, I enjoyed my single life for 5 dudes in a lifetime. Trust me when I tell you. 10 girlfriends at one time, and they all knew about it. You know, because what I found out is women want to have fun just like the men. So you ain't got to lie to them. If it's about just having a good time, just let them know straight up. Some ain't gonna deal with you on that tip, but it's a lot that will. So you ain't gotta be lying out here. Just keep it 100. You know, but some people like the thrill of sneaking around and all that. That's how people get hurt. That's how you get uh 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 bricks thrown through your windows and your tires slashed. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time to be upset to that level where I might hurt somebody. So, you know, follow your man advice, you know, and a woman helped me to that. You know, somebody that, you know, I pulled up on and got with her, woo, woo, woo. And when I was ready to move on, I just started falling back, not answering her calls, not coming around. And she left me a voicemail like, if it was just about having a good time, that's all you had to say, because that's all I wanted. You the one was talking about I want to be a couple and woo woo woo. You know, man, we say what we gonna say and do what we do. But you know, and it was so sincere. The voicemail, the message, it really jived, touched me, and I was like, you know what, you right, you know. And she was leaving notes on my door, all on my car windshield, you know. And I saw brothers through the years going through tires getting slashed, windows getting bust. I ain't got time for that. So that's when the light bulb came on. Let me just be 100. You know, it's part of the culture when you're in the club life. One night stands is part of the culture. Ain't no real relationships groomed out of that. I met both of my wives at work. You ain't for real meeting solid relationships out of a club. And that's 100. Everybody there to have a good time, whatever that consists of. So don't get it twisted. Maybe you might get lucky, but far as on the norm, don't get caught up in a relationship from the club. The club, the club lifestyle, the party lifestyle is all about having a good time. So don't confuse the two. I tell people, try to connect with somebody that you can observe from afar for a couple of years and get an idea of that person a good person, responsible person. Is they abusive? Is they crazy? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to make magic just meeting somebody and in a couple of months. You have to be around somebody for a lengthy time to really see who they are. People will lie to you. People will put on the front. Chris Rock has a comedy show that's called Bigger and Blacker. And in that comedy show, he talk about people putting on and letting you meet their representative, which is like a fake person. They saying all the right things, they doing all the right things, and then once they feel comfortable with you, then the real person start climbing out. Oh, I got him now. Oh, I got it now. You know, and then the real person start displaying themselves. If you're around somebody a length of time, you're going to see all that behavior. They're going to display that, the attitudes, or who is just genuine. So that's all I got for you far as choosing a partner. You know what I'm saying? Time to study them. And if someone is reluctant to give you information about them, red flags. Throw them back. Throw her back. All that I don't want to talk about it. No. If me and you trying to build, I need to know what there is to know about you. Because your family deserve to have information on whoever you're bringing around. Because if something happened to you, and that's a man or a woman, they need to know where to start, where to send the police at, and always have photos of these individuals so they could put it in the database and look these folks up. So I just gave y'all some game. You welcome. Big Day, Streets Finest. Like, share, subscribe, and rock with your boy. Keep rocking with your boy. You feel me? I'm out. Peace. Let's get it.